Hi, welcome back to Confidential Killings. Ugh, I'm tired. Let's get started. Life update. I gave birth. So I have a baby right next to me, and my toddler is sleeping. So I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. I think I read this right. Yes, I think so. Okay, let me. I think I remember pretty much everything. I think. My daughter has also been, well, my toddler has also been sleeping like absolute crap. So I'm hoping she'll sleep until 4, but it's unlikely. 9th of February, 1979, Emerald Hotel. Oh. Okay. The beverage bucket is badly deformed and burned. Traces of explosive are found at the bottom. The floor around it is covered with broken glass and alcohol. Okay. A wooden box containing 3 bottles of expensive champagne. There's a typewritten note next to it. Against all odds, the play is a success. Here are 5 rare bottles to celebrate. Celebrate directly from my special supply. Dominic Fraser. Okay, so there's 2 missing then. This person's dead. A mutilated corpse lies slumped on the floor. He's wearing a hotel uniform. His unrecognizable face, blown up by an explosion, has been charitably covered with a towel, now wet with blood. His skinned hands are visible. It makes me sad that this colleague William of yours is making so much trouble to you. At least you have Dexter as a real friend. Dexter Mulkin. I'm so excited that the in my head I want to say Marquez. Marks maybe? Family will get together again. My English is getting better from this letter, as you can tell, or as you can see from this letter, and our blank 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 all improving as well. We love you, blank. Okay. Oh wait! It's the guy from the thing. I was here with most of the cast. The waiter picked up the bucket that was on the floor behind the counter. Then a loud explosion. Metallic and glass shards everywhere. Most fled when they heard the bang. Looks like a master key. A key that opens all bedrooms in the hotel. Interesting. Sabotaging. Oh yeah, Jim Blair. August 4th, 1975. Draft 1. Okay. And that's circled. Jim Blair. So is he Jim? I can't remember. I don't think he's Jim. I remember saying he looks like Dwight Schrute. 5:15. Ivy Otter. Gotta try to have a talk with Monarch. Confront him about his writing. Show him the original manuscript the anonymous source sent me. Okay. Request changes to schedule to fit the magazine. Hey Dennis, Mark here. I'm leaving this note at the radio station because you're never there in person. As your underpaid lawyer and friend, do us both a favor. Don't even get close to Ezra Monarch. Let alone talk to him. He's threatening a defamation suit, and the man's got more money than we'll see in 10 lifetimes. Don't think your magazine or that radio station will save you. You must have gone out of your mind suggesting Monarch. One of the most influential writers in the industry. Can't write a line and has a ghostwriter. Get a grip, buddy. P.S. I haven't heard of that crazy plan of yours, okay? He told me nothing. Okay, so Dennis. He's Dennis. Hey, oops. What's the rumor I hear that you're playing detective with the theater troupe? Alpha Omega Radio. You lead me to an early grave, Dennis. For the 100th time, stop feeding your ego by finding improbable connections between these people. There are none. These are successful, hardworking individuals, some of whom I personally know. You're paid to do interviews, that's it. Continue with your stupid ideas, and getting fired will be the least of your worries. Mike Alvarez. Also, remember, I want those photos from Grayson to be developed on time. We have to put out those ads. Okay, so you're Dennis. Oh my goodness. Dennis. Oh, you're Katie. Okay. Has a diversion. All right. Okay, that was Dennis. I was looking for Brett. He disappeared. Okay, so the guy on the floor is Brett. Brett, gotta keep that in mind. He disappeared. Then I heard the explosion. People screaming, running past me. I found the body on the floor. His face gone. I knew who it was. I covered his face. He was a friend. Oh, that's sad. Money. Hotel Emerald. This is for you. You just get me the good stuff and keep it between us. H. Okay. Oh, that's not the one. Nope. Oh, a paper has been affixed on the door. Actors, consult the schedule and just enter when it's your turn. Despite the sign, the door is locked. Oh, okay. Okay. Oops. Okay, actually. Okay, we'll do here next. We'll get to that in a second. Maybe, because she's still fussing. Okay, those fucking writers, ugh, bunch of jerks. I don't have to take that kind of abuse from no one. No one. Okay, so you have an almost finished bottle of champagne. Dear Mr. Marshall. Mr. Marshall. I regret to inform you that the estimate you requested for the value of Mrs. Marshall's jewelry is far less than the amount you had anticipated. In fact, it can easily be concluded that, with the exception of the Egyptian-style brooch, the rest can be considered as trinkets of little value. Although the Egyptian style has not been relevant since the 1920s, it is still a vintage piece, and the material is of high quality. The gold is 75%, 18 carats. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, I can do that? I didn't know I could do that. Okay. Okay. Who was the one? No, I don't think it said anything about a marshal. And then, yeah. Yeah, okay. Make sure I have everything. Ooh! Note to personnel. As requested by Dominic Fraser, all unoccupied floors are to be left closed. Everything has been set up on the second floor so that we keep potential curious onlookers at bay on first floor. Lodgements as such: Katie Keller, Martha Hart, Ezra Monarch. Note, he requested the central room and typewriter. Henry. Oh, I don't. Okay, well, hold on. Henry and Penelope Marshall. Mrs. Penelope instructed not to serve her husband alcohol under any circumstances. Well, he has some champagne in there. Okay. Oh. Okay, just so I remember. Okay. To be left in room 4. Actually, we'll do... He's the room 3. Okay. Room 1 is Katie Keller, Martha Hart. We'll also do... Okay, what was room 2? Ezra Monarch, I think is what it was. Okay. To be left empty for other eventual members. Other persons who are allowed on the premises only after showing their ID to the policeman at the entrance. Jeffrey Stanowitz, Evelyn Cox, Dennis Miller. Miller. Check journalist credentials first. Grayson Davis, Miller's photographer, may come past 9 p.m. Other members of the troupe, if equipped with a guest pass. Okay. Jeffrey Stanowitz. That's what I wanted to say. Steffrey. Okay. Okay. Call an ambulance. It's an emergency. An explosion in the lounge. Mr. Stanowitz, unfortunately, it's our last meeting. Our last meeting was cut short due to that accident. My objective that day was to point out the similarities between my work and Ezra's. It's not a coincidence, I assure you. I think a new appointment should be scheduled soon. I tried, but your secretary denied me, not recognizing my name. I only managed to scribble this note and leave it on your desk. Please, Mr. Stanowitz, what I have to say is of vital importance. Jim Blair. Oh, goodness. Mr. Stanowitz, our firm has reviewed your complaint against Mr. Ezra Monarch for his deliberate sabotage of the play, Sabotaging and Seducing, with his unwarranted changes in text, seeking damages in the amount of $5 million. Well, however, due to the wording in his contract, see 5.3, attached to this letter, it would indicate that Mr. Monarch is allowed an unspecified amount of freedom regarding late text changes to the screenplay. We will continue our effort to find legal precedents. However, the law seems clearly on the defendant's side. In the meantime, we advise you to try to take matters into your own hands in an attempt to find an agreement with Mr. Monarch. Interesting. Emergency services have been called, sir. The police are already here. I have to leave in a hurry for an emergency at the other branch of the hotel, so this note must do the job. I entrust you with running the hotel with a skeleton crew. You will take my place as the manager for a few days. I know that most of these kids are new to you, Luke. But you've got enough experience to guide them. P.S. Please tell the Marlowe fellow that he cannot wear those hideous leopard print clothes at work. They make us look cheap. Marlowe. Okay. Are you Marlowe? Okay. Just neatly arranged clothes. I found a guest pass in one of the pockets. Jim. He's Jim Blair. Jim Blair. This pass grants the holder access to the backstage area and an interview with producer Jeffrey Stanowitz. Pyromaniac fireworks. Revive your party with our selection of unique fireworks ready for all occasions. Weddings, birthdays, parties, simple to use and ready to have fun. Make sure I was recording. Just choose the right length of fuse according to instructions and light it. In a few minutes, it will be an explosion of fun. Sure it will. Seal in the box is broken. Leave this sealed for shipping back. After New Year's Eve accident and the trouble it caused us with insurance, I want no one to touch this stuff. Well, someone listen. Marlowe. Okay. Dyson Marlowe. Is it Marquise? I don't know. Marquez? It might be Marquez. I don't know. Marquez? It could be Marquez. I don't know. Sykes or Sykes. I don't know. Richards. I'm too tired to even, cleaning crew is scheduled to arrive tomorrow at 6 a.m. They will have a guest pass with them. Mr. Dyson is in charge while I'm away. Luke Dyson. He's oldest around and has been in the hotel long enough to know how things work. Okay, spare hotel uniforms. Leopard print shirt, flashy, certainly. Okay. The man is tied, gagged, and unconscious. His clothes have been removed. A wedding ring, although a thin layer of gold enamel has been applied to the surface, it fails to mask its cheapness. Okay. Let's go here then, I guess. Oh. It seems as if someone rifled through the jewelry box in a hurry. Oh god. Penelope. Ezra Monarch's amended screenplay for Sabotaging and Seducing. Copy reserved for Penelope Marshall. Okay, so that's you. Where's Penelope? Penelope. Didn't I just click it? Did I not click it? I guess I didn't. Okay. Henry. Am I blind? Sure I am. Okay. Can I just say, by the way? Good lord. Okay. Anyway, I'm glad that your role is secondary because let's face it, my dear, you can't act. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, I've seen your resume, but TV isn't theater. A fancy smile won't cut it on the stage, and what role you played on the big screen? Waiter number 3. Next time, don't even include it on the CV, alright? Anyway, you forced me to cut your role in half because I'm tired of hearing you butcher my dialogues. We'll discuss the changes later. Jesus, that's harsh. Henry, I just cut your character entirely from the play. See you. Maybe if you beg, you'll find something at the unemployment center. But if I have any need for a drunkard in the future play, I'll know who to ask. Jesus. All right, then. What's happening? What's the room service doing here? Madame, I have packed the jewelry as instructed. The following items are included. 5 brooches, 2 watches, 4 pairs of earrings. Dr. R. Barton. Dear Mrs. Marshall, as discussed, it is important that you restrict your husband's access to alcohol within the household. All beverages should be kept in a secure cabinet or safe, locked at all times with the key under your control. If you see any indication of renewed dependence, report such developments without delay. Sincerely, R. Barton. I'm only doing my job. Your husband ordered this bottle. Bottle of expensive champagne. There's gaze. Seems getting easier and easier to find. Sure is. Yep. It's been everywhere. Hold on, my phone's gonna keep buzzing. You don't know me, but I know you. Oh, hey, it's this one again. You don't know me, but I know you. But more importantly, I know that Ezra Monarch is making big changes to the screenplay of sabotaging and seducing. Who does he think he is? You should put him in his friend. I'm so tired. You should put him in his place. A friend. Okay, so do you think Ezra Monarch is the dead guy? No. No. I don't know. Oh. Liar, 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 based on his best-selling novel. March 27th, 1979. And the other one was, because it was circled. Okay. Schedule for discussions with actors. Oh, he's definitely dead though. Oh yeah, because he's... you are... What's your name? Monarch. It's Monarch. Ezra. Nope, that's not Monarch. That's what I meant to put. Okay, he's dead. Honestly, kind of deserved it. The writer's corpse. He has been stabbed multiple times with an ice pick. Okay, well, yeah. Katie Keller, Penelope. Okay, this is important. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, no, I don't need that much. Oop, sorry. 1. Ooh. Ching. Martha Hart. Ching. Oh, because Katie and Martha have a room together. Okay. An expensive typewriter seems that the same page is being rewritten like on the sheets on the floor. Okay. A stack of paper for typewriter. Yep. Half-consumed lines of drug are laid. Half-consumed lines of drug are laid on the first sheet. Recorder was hidden behind the desk. Only 3 distinct parts are audible on the tape. A sound of footsteps. A heavy object falls to the floor. Gasps! How did you... Someone told me. Someone helped me. Scared, voice trembling. What is that thing? Get out or I'll call security. Man number 4. You've been shouting all day. Do you think someone will notice it now? Static. End of recording. Okay, well, man number 1. Man number 1. Man number 1 is... Ezra? Monarch. Okay. Someone told me, someone helped me. You've been shouting all day. Okay, I don't know who this one is. Listen, I don't want another one of your lectures. Have you gone crazy? What are you trying to do? Destroy the entire show? I've had it with you and your ego. Sound of sniffing. It's this drug, isn't it? This fucking sound of paper dropping to the floor. Static. Okay. I have a feeling that that's Jeffrey Stanowitz. I don't know why. It just felt like him, okay? I know my stuff. Okay. So then, it's really quite simple. You just need to learn your new dialogues, but there's not enough time. The next show is Sunday. And you call yourself an actress? I told you, I simplified your dialogues and cut them in half. Okay, so woman number 1 is Penelope, right? Because it said that he cut Penelope Marshall. Yeah. But there's not enough time. 2 days are more than enough. Door slams. Someone enters. Get out. You're not on my schedule. You're not even in the play anymore. I have a contract. Look at it. Sounds of paper. You can't fire me. I'll sue. You can take that contract and shove it up your ass. Is what he wanted to say. Is what he probably did say. Static. Okay, so this one is also Henry. Henry Marshall. But then who the hell? Someone told me. Someone helped me. Who was... Do you think it's... What was his name? Dennis Miller, maybe? It kind of feels like Dennis, because Dennis is the one that had the play, right? Or the paper? Oh, wait, no. Do you think it's Jim? Is it Jim? Jim Blair? Where's Blair? Blair. It is. Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that was number 1. What was this one? Okay. So he died first. Okay. Jim Blair killed Ezra Monarch with an ice pick to his heart. Okay. Leave that there for now. Oh, chair. A plain hotel chair. Its angles suggest the sitter was pulled away hard. Sheets from the player scattered on the floor. Appears with little success. Okay. Big leather suitcase not opened. I'll close her inside. Okay. Yep. A simple hotel room key. Hey, Ezra, who is the real writer here? Show everybody what you're capable of. Show everybody what you're capable of. Show who's really behind the success. Rewrite that script. Okay. You've used me for so many years, and now you even dare to change my work, you talentless prick. Truth will come out. It always does. Ooh. Well. You got told, that's for sure. Okay. Open up. A horrible accident happened. And your Hart, right? What's... Martha Hart, I think, is who you are. Martha Hart. Martha. Do I not have the name down? Okay, well... Do I even have Hart? What? And Katie's name isn't even here? Okay, well... Alright then. Small bracelet. They arrested Moreno, who was the only one of you idiots who did some good work. Why couldn't they arrest you instead? You're the criminal. Killing my play like that, not giving hints at the right moment, making a mess all the time. I found the 15-page instructions I gave you in the trash bin, you little twerp. Think I didn't notice? I see everything. Alright. Dear Lynn. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I don't remember her name. Is it true what they're saying about all those deaths in the theater crew you're working with? Why didn't you tell us? My heart almost exploded when I read the newspapers. You shouldn't hide things from your family. That's a dangerous place you're working at, and I want you to stop. The monthly checks you're sending are helping us a lot since your brother's accident at the farm, but you shouldn't risk your life for money. I'd rather do double the work than put you in danger. Us cocks have always... I've always managed to survive, come hell or high water. Okay, I'm a child. Was it... Oh, I don't remember her name. Lynn, but it was something else. I asked Uncle Preston a small loan, as he has been so good to us in the past. That should help keep things going until your brother is back on his feet. So you don't worry about us. He's yet to respond, but you know how busy he is with his political campaign and all that. Please stay safe and write me soon. Love you, Mom. Okay. The TV is broadcasting a rock concert at ear-busting volume. Oh. Okay. Katie. Evelyn! Evelyn is what your name is? Katie Keller. So then the other lady is Martha. Okay, let me just do Martha. Okay, and it's all these. Oh, is that the leopard? Wait, no. You'll share it because I don't have the time nor will to type it twice. The only secretary I have in this rotten place is Evelyn, and she is useless. Keller. Having rewritten most of the plot, I found that Ruth Acker's personality didn't fit it anymore. Most of your dialogues are new. You have to study and memorize all the new material from Act 2 forward. Please spare me the hysterics. I don't have the time. I'm not sure how you obtained your role, but a dog could act better than you. Did you take your acting lessons from the Lassie movies? Okay. Seeing how you are such an incapable adult. I don't know what that means, but seeing how you are such an incapable adult, maybe? I don't know. I had to greatly reduce your role. A nice something doesn't make you an actress. I'm sorry, are you complimenting her? And it certainly won't impress me. That seems like, hold on. I have a feeling I know what that is. Okay, yeah, boobs. That's what I thought. All right. I may be next. They're after me. I know it. Maybe they're trying to kill me. Pack of cigarettes. I can't go out. I can't go to the lounge. I can't even go to the freaking balcony. I have to stay here and babysit that hysterical woman. I'm getting cabin fever. TD. Okay. Oh, what's in your purse? A purse of synthetic material made to resemble leather. Hotel room key. Ooh. Troy Dixon tours Europe. The singer is making all the women fall in love with him, blah, 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 Tobias Hobbs. Hadley comments on the drug epidemics, greatly exaggerated. 5 startling nails. A zodiac guide to the years 1979. Can the stars sharpen your sex life like a knife? Oh, the Stanowitz curse. A string of murders turns into the best publicity. His play is the one making a killing now. A closer look appears to be made of rhinestone. Oh. Martha, my love, tune into my live concert tonight. Oh, so even though we're far away, we'll be close. Also, don't you worry about me. I need that medicine to keep me regular during all that tours. Yep, but I can stop when I want. Sure. It also helps me not feel loneliness when you're away. When you're far away. Yours forever, Troy. I don't know about that. Okay, I already read that. Oh. And the ashtray burnt. We are delighted to congratulate you on your fiancé. Troy Dixon was among our first members to join our Enlightenment Centers, and his musical career demonstrates how much he benefited from our help. Once again, we extend our invitation to unlock your full potential by joining us for free. Reach for the stars and become one. At least they're nice to you. And who are you? The police. Why? What is that? I was cleaning the rooms and checking that everything was in its place for the guests. I just need to leave something in a room as a surprise. This is for you to forget the master key at the reception. You're being paid. A Passepartout. Do you remember that game? Passepartout? God, I used to watch I watched Jack play that when it first came out. A master key that hotel personnel usually have to enter every bedroom. You don't though, do you? Expensive piece of jewelry. What is wrong with you? I heard you again got caught stealing in guest bedrooms. Our colleague, Mr. Richards, took the blame for you, and the poor guy has a wife and children. Be glad I didn't catch you, because I'd have made sure no hotel in the city would ever hire you again. I need this job, and I won't let a petty thief like you rob me of it. Francisco. Who's Francisco? Okay. Oh, we're back here. Oh. Puddle of blood is visible under the door. A hat is on the floor. I didn't see that the first time. Okay, so he probably stole, right? So you're not Francisco, so who the hell is stealing then? Okay. Concealed a recorder in the writers after he... The killing happened because the victims... As a diversion, had set up blank inside of a blank, and the blank, it exploded. In the moment, blank picked it up, killing him without warning. A friend of the victim wanted to... Dialogue? Roll. Room after he... After he paid blank to get his master key. Who is that? Because we have Brett, but who the hell was this one again? There was another name that we had. Hold on. Dennis Miller. Grayson. Oh, wait, maybe. Oh, it might be Grayson. Grayson Davis. Well, let me try that. Grayson, because we haven't seen him before. Okay, or not. Yeah, okay, so it can't be a Grayson then. So then who the hell is everyone else? Luke. There was a Luke, right? Oh wait, no, he's Luke. Forgot. Who's the leopard print? Okay, I gotta try to figure out who they are, because I actually don't know who they are. They said something about a leopard print. See, he's... Oh, wait. But did I get the name? I did! Oh, wait. Are you not Jim Blair? Who the hell's Jim Blair then? You? No. Wait. Oh. You're Francisco. Okay. But I don't have the people yet. I still have no idea who these ones are. Okay. Okay, this one should be Dexter Marlowe and then Brett Richards. Okay. Okay. That was this one. I'm sorry I had to look it up. My brain's not working properly right now anyway. I'm exhausted. Like, extreme. I just looked up at my light thinking it was my fucking camera. I'm just very tired. Okay? Anyways. That's all done. The ghostwriter was done being used. I didn't even read it to you. Watching his words ruined by a lesser writer. Fireworks cleared the halls. He slipped into Ezra's room and struck him with an ice pick. But the blast took more than its mark. Yep. A staffer died too. Revenge rarely stops where it's meant to. Ooh, my eyelashes just stuck together. Yeah. 7th of March, 1979, police station. Oh, hello. A file cabinet containing many case files. The reports about the recent killings are in there. Oh god. Location: Emerald Hotel, Palm Springs, 9th of February. Ezra Monarch, writer, dead. Penetrating trauma in chest area caused by ice pick. Francisco Mark, I still don't know. Marks. I'm just gonna have to do that, even though it's not right. I know it's not. Deceased, fatal facial trauma from close proximity fireworks. Jim Blair arrested at the scene. Jim Blair fatally attacked Monarch following a dispute over unauthorized alterations to Blair's original script. Blair stated he became aware of the changes through an anonymous handwritten note stamped with a letter K found among his personal effects. At the time of the incident, Blair was under the influence of the narcotic substance known as gaze, confirmed by toxicology and personal admission. Journalist Dennis Miller sustained a mild shock response from the detonation. Okay. Careful, baby, please. Katie Keller. Thank you for seeing me, detective. I'm so afraid. I can't take it anymore. People are dying all around me, and now I'm starting to get these weird notes. What's happening? What if I'm next? Do these notes you've been receiving have a letter K stamped on them? Yes. How did you know? I decided to burn them because they were disturbing and humiliating. But this last one I received only yesterday. Oh. Yeah, okay. Katie Keller, a third-rate... Oh, I don't have to... Okay. Katie Keller, a third-rate actress suddenly put on the spotlight. Do you think it's all down to your talent and your carefully cultivated relationships with actors and producers, or are you choosing to ignore the contribution of your dear patron? Remember, ill-gotten gains never prosper. I've never heard that before. Ill-gotten? Okay, do you have any idea? Do you have any idea who's the man who sent you this, or who is the patron? No idea really. There's something else. I've been getting these letters one after another, and all the actors seem to be joining them. Oh. Ad Astra Center. Open your eyes and discover your true self. Have you ever felt that something in your life remains untapped? A quiet, hopeful potential waiting to surface. Achieving greatness. At Ad Astra, we guide those seeking clarity, strength, and personal transformation. Our methods help you confront inner barriers, release emotional weight, and step toward a more awakened version of yourself. Our famous testimonials can testify that our centers are instrumental in helping people overcome their inner traumas and find themselves. Let your guiding star lead the way. Your journey begins here. We never got any complaints about these Ad Astra centers. They seem clean. Maybe it's nothing. I'm in such a state that even harmless things feel dangerous. Like that Miller guy. Dennis Miller? The gossip writer? What about him? Yeah, he called me for an interview at the radio station, but I don't feel safe going there. What if it's a trap? Please, detective, can you check for me? That would be all, Miss Keller. Thank you. A string of killings surrounding actress Katie Keller has left her afraid for her life. She has been receiving she has been notes stamped with a letter K. Actress, journalist. Oh my god, Dennis Miller. Is it journalist or is it? Yeah. Oops. Journalist. requested a meeting at the radio station, but she suspects it might be a trap. She wants me to go there to check whether it is safe for her. Done. Alpha Omega Radio, 7th of March. Now, oh. Are you good? The short circuit has left it stuck at 6. Is that funny? Jakizzy, play the freaking top 10. Should I remind you that I'm not the only manager, but also the program director, Mike? Oh, Troy Dixon, did you see that? Instrument is used to record live broadcasts, which are then replayed at different times. The last words recorded are, surprise, it's me, DJ Jakizzy, you lucky people, due to, then static. Looking at the back of the control panel shows the ground wire is cut. It could have been snipped by someone, or it could be a cut caused by wear and tear. Hard to say. Careful, please. Turntable does not appear to have been affected by the short circuit. The last LP that has been aired was Freezing Facts by T. Sixto, a lesser-known artist from the early 70s. Okay, and I checked everything else but him. A corpse pale as a ghost, electrocuted to death. Gaze, half-finished. Okay, well, he was high. Oh, you son of a bitch! You took my money and I've been waiting for this stuff since January. I don't give a shit if your contact is dead. You'll soon join him if you don't. Either deliver or give me back my money. You keep avoiding me like I can't find out the station's address, huh? Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh. I've had it with you. What the hell are you doing? We barely avoided getting sued by Ezra Monarch just because the guy had the decency to get himself killed. I've told you hundreds of times, stop playing Sherlock Holmes. Your job is to entertain our stupid audience with gossip about stars. Bless you. About stars and starlets, not digging dirt on them. I swear I'll fire you next time. P.S. Why the hell is that idiot Grayson always noising around? It's a frickin' radio station. We have no use for a photographer. He should be here only when requested. Oh, Grayson is blonde hair guy. Oh, no. Grayson. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay. Made contact with the locals, managed to institute a relationship with several influential figures such as Vice Minister, saved student name, blah, blah, from torture after he was found to be an informer. Useful contact in the future, asking superiors to replace students forever. Okay, find who these people are and you'll have solved the mystery. I can't say more because you wouldn't believe me. You have to learn it for yourself. A friend. I've been following your work with interest. You know where to look, but you are missing some important pieces of the puzzle. I'll help you, but I want you to help me with your articles. Expect some revelations from me soon. But watch your back. You are in danger. Not everyone appreciates your work as much as I do. Miss Keller called to apologize as she can't make it to the interview. She sounded really scared. Maybe you should check what's going on. Evelyn. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. That's silly Dennis. He went out to look for his big break without even asking, but the scoop came right to me. Of course it's tragic, eh? But it's my duty as a photographer to take photos. Okay, so that's Dennis. Oh, okay, well, I can't do it anyway. Mr. Davis, this is the last sum of money that I will ever give you. But I thought you were... Okay. I guess you're Davis then. Your bloodletting game has gone on for far too long. At this point, I wouldn't even care if you published what you have if that meant not having to deal with you. I've been punished enough for a mistake I made when I was young and poor. Okay, well, you... Davis, but it literally said on the thing. Oh, I feel like he would be the photographer, right? But it says Mr. Davis. Davis Grayson, maybe? Let me see. Okay. Okay, an instant camera, a camera that can develop prints shortly after they have been taken. Professional grade camera. Shake it, shake it. On the letter rack, mails from listeners are piled, some open, some still in their envelope. Mr. Gaines, isn't it a shame that a person who is addicted to drugs, prostitution, and gambling like Jakizi Kunta is getting all the praise, while a clean, talented person like you is ignored by everyone? I wouldn't tolerate it any longer. Maybe you should act. A friend. Gaines. Jakizi. Oh. Okay. Jakizi, I want you to have my babies. Come to the address on the back. And let's do unthinkable things. Unspeakable things, sorry. I have to confess, I've been enjoying your shows a lot lately. First of all, the music selection is great. Jakizi's show is worth every cent. No wonder he's always getting the spotlight. Miller's interviews with the stars are interesting. They give us a different view of the world of movies and theater. Fab Frank is okay, I guess, but you should really find better names for his programs. Rhyming titles are sad. It's not the 1950s anymore, despite the way he dresses. A listener. DJ Fab Frank, Sack Frank, more like. The guy is a failed experiment. I have to change station every time he's on. We're making a petition to convince the manager of the station to fire him. He's so lame. DJ Jakizi for the win. Eddie and his friends. I see. No one should die like that and on air. We didn't see eye to eye, but he didn't deserve this. Evelyn! I wish this to be yours after that beautiful evening we spent together. I left it in your drawer. I was too embarrassed to give it in person. You and Evelyn, huh? I was in my office when I heard a loud buzz. I jumped in to save him, but I was too late. I'm waiting for medics to check my hand. I got injured with the electric cables. Likely story, huh? Oh, dear Lord. Below is the receipt for the equipment you ordered. Condenser microphone, control panel, turntable, cable. Okay. Gold-plated pen. Don't know why you need a gold-plated pen, but sure. Oh. Evelyn, you moron. When I told you to put the birthday numbers as a safe combination, I meant my birthday. Evelyn, take care of this. Mike, business call lunch. Ray, asked for 6 non-negotiable. Okay. Interview Katie Keller, Martha Hart, Penelope Marshall, and Jeffrey. Organize the file system in Mike's office. It's a mess. Evelyn checks operation. P. Cox and H. Badman. Remember to run their campaign ads during the day. Okay. Oh. Photos of bands and singers. Okay, whose birthday is it? So it's not his birthday then, right? Mike, I can't take it anymore. I tried to have a chat with you, but you're always on business lunches with your secretary. Oh. Why do I get the short end of the stick every time? Whenever there's a pay raise, everyone gets more money but me. I always get the shitty time slots when no one listens to the radio. I work my ass off while Jakizi comes to work stoned. He sniffs gays while on air, for Christ's sake. He even brings prostitutes into the booth. Meanwhile, I get berated about work relationships because I went out to dinner with Miss Cox. It's grotesque. Okay. Is she here? She is. Evelyn. Evelyn Cox. And you are Martha. You're Martha Hart. You're Penelope. Martha Hart and Penelope. Something. Did you know that there's a loan shark or who knows what else circling the building today? You okay? Waiting for Jakizi to come out to smash his bones. It's a circus. Jakizi's gotta go one way or the other. Mike Alvarez, born in Tijuana, Moved to the United States with his family as a child. Interview transcription. Please let me know when you have reviewed it so I can send it to the newspaper. So you're telling me that you always had a keen interest in music, but you never played an instrument, right? Hey Mike, make sure Jacuzzi stays out of the studio when the interview starts. I don't want him anywhere near me or the troupe. He should leave the station before we go live. I've got a restraining order made for the guy after the mess he made at my party months ago. He almost got me in trouble with the law, for Christ's sake, and it wasn't cheap covering it up. Nothing personal, Mike, alright? Jeffrey Stanowitz. There's the man. He's in everything. He is in everything. Why can't I click over there? I don't like that I can't click over there. Okay. Mike Alvarez. Oh. So, are we... Do we have the name Mike? Click, sure. Okay. Thank you for choosing Jeff Security. Enjoy your new top-of-the-line safe. Stay safe with our safes. Discretionary notes from the technician. I have set up the combination with the date of birth provided. It is an acceptable password for now, but I should advise to change it as it is very common and easy to guess. A technician can be booked for the operation in 3 work days. Okay, that was that. Okay, we don't know the birthday, do we? Okay, Mike Alvarez. Month, day, year. Okay, let me write that down. Okay. Okay. Did it say anything about his birthday? Okay, oop. Been here the whole time, taking care of the guests, even though it's getting a little late now. As I understand it, there was some kind of electrical failure. Okay, so it's your birthday. I'm so happy to hear that this new job is finally in a place where there's no trouble. In one of these letters, you'll have to explain to me how a radio station operates. It sounds so fascinating. What a shame that your station can't be received where we live. I hope this letter will arrive on the right day. I try to time it right, but you never know with the post office. It's always too late or too early. Remember when we got Uncle's Christmas card in March? It was so funny. Anyway, I hope it reaches you at the right time. Let me be the first to wish you a happy 23rd birthday. My little girl is growing up so much. I know you told me how busy you'll be for your birthday. Up to your ears in files and folders reorganizing your boss's office, but I hope you'll find some time to enjoy yourself too. We'll miss you on your first birthday far from home. Speaking of home, you should see the farm these days, Lynn. With the money Uncle Preston has invested, it never looked this good. A big hug from me and your brother, Mom. Okay, 23rd birthday. Saw your note. Going there might be important. Ask someone to take my place. Thanks, Lynn. I owe you big for this. P.S. Don't tell Mike. Oh. Get down with the J. Okay. Jacuzzi Kunta, Frank Gaines, Dennis Miller, Mike Alvarez. I think that's not Dennis though, is it? No, okay, I didn't think it was. Penelope. Wait, is Martha here? No. Okay, what was the Mike Alvarez? That's his name. At least I think it is. Mike. Yeah, okay. I just don't know his name. Oh, it's Frank, sure. It's more than likely Frank, right? Frank Gaines. Okay, still don't know what his name is, though. Oh, wait, no, is that... How did that not click in my head that that's who that was? Okay. Evelyn, if there are guests waiting to be interviewed, you are assigned to the lobby. Make sure the guests have everything they need. Oh, Mike Alvarez from Preston Cox. Oh. The future is in the ground. Preston Cox planned to subsidize farmland in the country. Time to buy some land? Well then. Oh. What did that say? Fab rank. Actually, I don't know. I'm here for the interview. My husband, Henry, he isn't here. He refused to come. He doesn't like the guy who does the interviews. Okay, so you're Mrs. Marshall. Penelope Marshall. As you'll see the attached analysis, your husband's health is deteriorating. What are you doing? Are you talking to yourself? Frankly speaking, his alcoholism and drug use, or should we say abuse, is getting out of hand. The only solution I have at this stage is to send him to a rehabilitation center. Since your husband is a member, may I suggest asking for the help of the Ad Astra centers? I heard only good things from my patients who have been there. They don't just help actors find their inner selves and build confidence. Sincerely, Ronald Barton. Looks like Ronald anyway. This is my first time doing a radio interview. I didn't think there would be such a long wait, but isn't it live? Martha, my love. I know you think you're doing this for me, but let me tell you, rehabilitation clinics are not the answer. This ain't cocaine. Every artist takes it. It's a mind-opening experience, not a drug. I don't need it, but it helps. Carl Carlson has been using it, and his paintings have never been better. Ad Astra allows it too, and they care for their people. Carl, me, and even that colleague of yours will join, Katie. We represent them to the public. Stink. Stop, please. Do you really think they'd ever do anything to hurt us? For some reason, you resent them, but they're like a shrink. But unlike shrinks, their therapies work. She's just playing with paper. You know, I've got the new LP coming out. Interviews, TV appearances, all of that. I need to feel stable. Please understand me, my dear. I know it's harder because we rarely see each other anymore, and I'm always on tour. But when I'm back and when we finally see each other again, I'm sure you'll understand. Love you, Troy. Why is paper so loud? Troy Dixon's tour, a smashing success. We interviewed his manager and friend Tobias Hobbs. The entire country will talk about my boy. Okay. Jeffrey, what the hell is happening? They're really late today. I hope I don't have to run into Jakizzy after the mess he created. Yes. Cigars, bless you. Go play it later. I've been here. Oh, wait, I read that already. Is that everything? No, it's not. So what the hell am I missing? Oh my god, it literally says, oh my god, I'm an idiot. He looks different. I have all that. Let's say the day. Okay. Oops. Three work days. Okay, so it's the 7th. Okay, so 7th of March, 19. Okay, hold on. 7th of March. Oops. So that's March is January, February, March, yeah. So 03. March 03, 1979? 1979. Okay. And it was month, so it's okay. It should be it. I know I had to do math. I completely forgot. 1979. 1979, take away 23. 1956. Okay. Because I did all the other ones, right? Was it 56? Yeah. Okay. Thank God. Oh, cold M1911? I don't know. Oh, Hadley Badman. We've managed to cover the mess your employee caused, as our mutual friend requested. But please be more careful. My influence on the department is not infinite, and I do not need a scandal now that I'm about to be made chief. Hadley Badman. Oh, sorry, Mikey, for the troubles my lifestyle is causing you. I hope this is enough to compensate your patience. Love ya, the J. Mr. Alvarez, I'm not usually a person who complains about her colleagues, but something really serious happened. Stink. Yesterday, Mr. Jacuzzi, under the influence of alcohol... Oh, no. Who knows how it would have ended if I didn't... Oh, God. Okay. I didn't tell Frank because I was afraid of what he would do to him. Please, Mr. Alvarez, do something about this situation. I don't want to create any problems, as I love this job, but I can't go to work scared. Oh, Evelyn. A hefty stack of cash enough to make someone's life a fortune, or their death if they're not careful. The journalist of yours is sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Deal with him fast, but do it. Was it the turntable or was it the Chopin? In the recording booth, intended to kill Frank. Right? It would have been Frank. Frank Gaines during his radio program. Which begins at 6 a.m., I guess. Frank Gaines stepped out to talk to Evelyn Cox. So Jacuzzi Kunta had to replace him? Where's replace? Replace him. When the show aired, the sabotaged cable short-circuited, causing the death of Jacuzzi Kunta. To kill Frank. What's his thing, though? No. Oh wait, it would be in here, right? Rhyming titles. Yeah, okay. Fab Frank. Okay, so maybe something that rhymes? Maybe? I'm kind of hoping it's Mike that did it. Oh. Oh. Okay. I actually undid all those control panel and I got all of those, right? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, so Mike Alvarez sabotaged the control panel in the recording booth intended to kill Dennis Miller during his radio program, News from the Stars, which begins at 6 p.m. I thought it was 6 a.m. because usually 06 is 6 a.m. in military time. Anyway. But before the show, Dennis Miller stepped up to talk to Katie Keller. Chikizzy stepped in. When the show aired, the sabotage control panel short-circuited, causing the death of Chikizzy Punta. Honestly, I'm not mad about it because poor Evelyn. Poor Evelyn. Documents in the safe produced some damning evidence. Mike Alvarez wanted Dennis Miller gone, but it was DJ Kizzy who ended up in the booth. One question remains, who is the instigator? Who indeed? Let's see. Freak accident kills DJ Kizzy. Oh, they ruled it out. They ruled it out as sabotage, or they ruled out sabotage. The case. Preston Cox. Okay. I might have time to do one more. And then I will, 25th of March, 1979. Venus Disco. Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. That's cute. That's just going. Okay, well, oh, what's that? A curly red wig is lying on the floor next to the dancer spot. Oh. 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 Are you spiking the drink? On the floor is a puddle of blood, a knife sticking from his chest. Grayson Davis, do whatever you want with those photos of yours. Troy already knows about them and how I was tricked into taking them by con honors without scruples? Scruples? I don't know. That's how it works in this business, and everyone knows it. Except young kids eager to prove themselves, dreaming of seeing themselves on the big screen. You want to publish those photos? Do it. It certainly won't hurt my relationship with Troy, which is clearly what you're aiming at with your scare tactics. But be sure to watch your back if you decide to publish them. I was underage in those photos, and I'm not sure the police will appreciate that. Oh. Okay, so Grayson Davis. Dead. Write that down. That was Davis Grayson. Okay. I don't know. Here's your payment, you dirty leech. Be happy that my husband doesn't know I'm protecting him from people like you. Because if he discovered that, he would fucking kill you. Oh, hope you die soon. Jeez. You and your disgusting magazine have ruined his reputation enough. Don't think you can get more money than this from me. How much do you think a secondary actress is paid? Hope you die soon, sorry. Who is it? Marshall. Penelope Marshall? Yep. So I wanted to write. Okay. Big wad of banknotes. The guy likes to carry big sums out. Really? Film was half used. Grayson Davis. We all know this is just a publicity stunt, both for the Discothk. No clue what that is. Stink. Stanowitz production. Okay, she's... Doesn't matter to our readers, they just want to see the big stars enjoying the perfect, most exclusive disco in the city. Take photos of the chaos that's going on there, the debased costumes and all that. You know as well as what our readers want. Oh, you know as well as I what our readers want. P.S. No spirits, stick to beer. We don't want another roll of photos taken with the lens cover on. Okay. Piles of gays on the table. Drug is now everywhere. Oh! What's your name? Mike? Ching! I stayed on the balcony the whole time. Frank here can testify to that. Frank. Oh, Frank Kane. What happened on the dance floor? Who knows? From up here, they all look like ants scurrying about. If you succeed this time, there will be huge rewards waiting for you. Failure is not an option. Mikey the lackey, always ready to lick his master's boots and do his bidding. You avoided justice once. Don't think you can do it twice. Comeuppance is coming for you and your master. A friend. So... maybe? Hello, Frank. Mike and I were in this booth all night, choosing tracks and keeping the set running. I was so focused I didn't see a thing. You still got that. I'm so proud of you for this disco gig. Show them... Show them who's the best. Oh my gosh. She needs to stop touching stuff. I'm so proud of you for this disco gig. Show them who's the best DJ in town. See you at the station tomorrow. Love, Evelyn. Hey, Frankie boy, your career is certainly improving since Jakizzy died, eh? You got his job and you're even playing at the disco in his place. I shot these pictures of you fighting with him at the radio station. They might not convince the police, but I'm sure they're good enough for the sensationalist press. You can have them for a price. Mr. Shirley, that's the thing. As per contract with the record companies, play at least 5 of these tonight. I put an asterisk on my suggestions. Mike. Is that not the one I was... I didn't click it, that's why. Okay. You. I don't know. It looks like you were drugging someone. I moved from this counter. I don't know what happened. You tried keeping track of anything with loud music, the moving lights, and all these junkies. This job is hard enough without police interrogations, alright? Peter Decker. That's... Are you serious? I'm gonna drug someone. It's very possible. Drug dealing, aggravated assault, resisting arrest, aggravated assault, attempted robbery. All right. 13 charges, 5 arrests. That's the 5 arrests, yeah. Look what my cop friend dug up on the records, Peter. Or should I call you by your new fancy name, Zachary Pierce? Okay, hold on. Zachary. Oop. Pierce. There's nail forms right in front of me because I gotta keep it away from her. I wonder what my old friend Jeff would say, having hired a criminal without knowing it. He'd send you straight back to the slammer for identity theft, but don't worry, we can bury the evidence for a favor. You'll find my instructions in the trash bin in the corridor. Make sure you destroy them. I'll protect you after that. Trash bin in the corridor. Remember, our VIPs don't have to ask for their drink when they need to have it ready when they arrive. They need to have it ready when they arrive at the bar. Memorize the list. Jeffrey Stanowitz, Troy Dixon, Penelope Marshall, Katie Keller, Mike Alvarez. Can we go up here? I thought that was an arm. Mike Alvarez, where are you? Where's Katie? Katie, did you Cut your hair? Okay, no, never mind. I could. Frank. Katie's in here. That's Martha. Nope. Is it Martha or just no? This one's. This one's Martha, right? Yeah, I think this one's Martha. Martha Hart, and then Penelope Marshall. I think. You're not Frank. You're. What's the husband's name? I don't even remember the husband's name. Martha Hart. Martha Hart. Henry Marshall is what his name is. Dennis Miller. Manager Jeffrey Donnelly. Jeffrey Donnelly. Why do I feel like it's you? Oh, you're Zachary Pierce. Okay. So, Henry Marshall. Okay. Oh. A glass of drop. Faint chemical smell comes from it. It was poisoned. Something on the table makes sense why someone might have thought he was sleeping. Roman Lipko. Roman Lipko, born in New York from a family of immigrants. Death of his father. Reported for several incidents. No arrest. Arrested. Avoids prison by getting enrolled in the army. Dies in the Korean War. Close casket. Military funeral. Not dead. Find Roman Lipko and you have solved the mystery. Why did he disappear? Where is he now? I can only give you crumbs. You have to fill the blanks. You have to fill the blanks yourself to believe it. Powerful players are involved. Dennis, don't go there. It's a trap. They already tried once. One failure won't stop them. I know these people. They're ruthless. They tried to kill me too. I'm your friend in this. We share the same objective, showing the truth to everyone. I already revealed a lot to you, and I put my trust in you. This is not something I do lightly. Heed my advice and stay away from that disco. Kenneth. We have a name. We have a name. Kenneth. This is staying. That one's staying. Dennis Miller is dead. Oh wait, no, I meant not Dennis Miller. Are you Dennis Miller? You might be Wait, Dennis. Dennis? I meant, what? Jesus, what's your name? I forget your name. Grayson Davis, photographer. Okay, and they were both personnel. Assignment: Special Night at Disco Venus, organized for adaptation of successful plans. P.S. Do me a favor and keep an eye on Grayson. I don't trust that kid. There have been complaints about him in the past. Well, he's dead now, so, you know. Most of the people were so drugged or drunk that we sent them to the police station. We lined up the ones who were still coherent in the corridors. One of them must have stabbed him. Police issue 38. Okay. Okay. So police officer doesn't matter. Penelope Marshall? There is none. And then Martha? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I got everything in here. Alright. Ooh. It's full. Aha! Trace of liquid. Mm-hmm. I knew it. You're so focused on the thing. On him doing that you don't even notice the freaking knife hanging out of the girl's Jeans! Who is that? No, it can't be you. Okay. Short hair. It's like a bob. Bobbed short hair. Yeah, it has to be you. Right? I'm in rehab. I'm clean. As was the flask. I was always dancing. I didn't move from the disco floor. The bar? Why would I want to go to the bar? I'm in rehab. I'm clean. Small flask of alcohol. Dear Henry. Yeah, I know I have Frank there. Henry. Henry Marshall. There's no Marshall. Okay. We understand that your wife was forced you to join Alcoholics. We understand that your wife has forced you to join Alcoholics Help, but it's the wrong move. If you have any problems, come to us and we'll solve them together like we always do. We're a big family here. Reach for the stars and become one. Okay. Oh, is that the journalist who's lying dead on the table? I admit, I didn't like the magazine he wrote for, but he seemed like an alright guy. Mrs. Marshall. Henry Marshall. Penelope Marshall. We must express our regret over your recent misguided attempt to cure your husband's so-called alcoholism by seeking outside help. We made him the successful actor he is, and he knows where his real family is. For the love of your husband, we implore you to leave his recovery to us, and interferences will only make his condition worse. The direction of Ad Astra. I like that. Okay, I was at the table with the drugs, but I couldn't even take a hit. My girlfriend stopped me and started arguing with me and my manager. Maybe she was right. Martha. Are you... Wait. Martha. Are you Troy? Are you... It has to be Troy, right? We were gonna propose? Oh, wait, what? I thought you already proposed. I'm confused. Yeah, Troy. What a pleasure it is for us to have you as one of our members. They're all in it. We have been following your unstoppable ascent as a singer, and it has made us so proud. People like you are what make Ad Astra so successful. Your story will help others find their hidden potential. You are invited to join us in 2 weeks on Monday the 2nd for a celebration of your successes. Your manager will also be there. Monday the 2nd. I'm going to write that down just to be safe. Oops, I forgot I had caps on. Oops. Oh wait, did I? Manager will also be there. Again, the most heartfelt congratulations from the Ad Astra family. Are you playing with your blocks? Troy, be wary of the people who surround you and act like your friends. Thanks, Kenneth. Troy. Yeah. Look, I was just dancing, doing my job. If I keep working near the speaker like this, I'll go deaf before I'm 30. Small quantity of the drug gaze. Okay. Oh, wait. A red wig. Because she's the only one with a belt. She's the only one with a belt. That's, like, in the photo. Nope. That's the fucking wig. See? So it was you. Or, well, you had the knife, anyway. I'm the new dancer here, so they gave me the worst spot. I couldn't see a thing. And no important Hollywood agent could notice me either. Cheap red lipstick. Do you think this is Katie? Okay, I didn't think so, but... As if this job isn't tiring enough. Now we're getting a 3rd degree from the police. Containing a few dollars. Okay. That was everything here. Oh. Okay. I was checking on the new dancer, the blondie who always makes a mess. I didn't notice the dead guys until people started screaming. I don't care if a drug addict OD'd or whatever happened. I have a business to run. Oh, you're the boss? Shit, I forgot. I didn't write it down. Is there any reason why junkie Amanda is getting paid 6 times more than the other dancers for the same job? Especially when she spends half of her time snorting gaze, which I happen to accidentally photograph with my camera. Maybe there's someone else behind all your trips. Maybe there's something else behind all her trips to your office. None of my business, but the press loves a good scandal. Maybe a businessman like you would like to discuss the matter. Amanda Adams. $74 per hour? Cheap lipstick, a few dollars. Samantha Smith. I'm going to guess Samantha Smith was you. Cause wait, did I? Oh, Samantha Smith. Sophia Smith, I mean. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay. Okay. And then Megan Hawkins had a few. Megan Hawkins. Yeah, so then you're Amanda Adams. Hey, I clicked. Guess I didn't. Amanda Adams. Okay. Frank, I still haven't gotten to Gaines yet, have I? Trey Dixon, Jeffrey, no idea who that is. I have no clue who the person was again. Okay. Male dancers all at 14 as per contract. As long as on trial. Barman Zachary Pierce. Oh my goodness. Frank Gaines. Frank Gaines. Okay. Oop. Jeff. Oh yeah, Jeff. It was Jeff. Jeffrey. Oh my god, fuck, what was it? What was it? Jeffrey Donnelly. Oops. Jeffrey Donnelly. That's what it, nope, wrong one. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Jeff, how the hell can it be a breach of contract if the guy's frickin' dead? The contract says, and I quote, Radio Alpha Omega will ensure the presence of one of their DJs for the evening. Does it say Jakizzy anywhere? No. Feel free to check. So Fab Frank it is. Not like we can do anything different, can we? Unless you take a shovel and get Jakizzy out of his grave. Kind regards, etc. Evelyn, copy this on the typewriter and don't send the draft like the last time. For the love of God. Another stupid mistake like that and you're out. I don't give a shit about your politician uncle. When we aired his interview, it got the lowest ratings ever. Aw. So mean to her. I haven't even set foot in the club. Are you crazy? I hate those places and this PR stunt is stupid. Sorry to hear about Dennis. He was nosy but always gave good ratings to my shows. Cigars. Dominic Fraser. Look at this old article. I found my archive at home. Our first big collaborations were still your friends. See any more movies in our future? You and me working in Hollywood like old times, Dominic. My dear friend Jeffrey. 2 Jeffreys. Despite all the setbacks and problems, I was certain I could count on you to make the play a success. You expressed worries about Katie Keller's nervous breakdowns, but worry not. We're taking care of her and she'll be in top shape soon. She's the new big star we need, instrumental in rebuilding our destroyed reputations after all the incidents. Tonight's disco is just a small annoyance you'll have to bear for the sake of the press. My doctor ordered me to stay home. My heart condition simply doesn't allow me to go out anymore. Also, guess who's going back to Hollywood to show everyone that he's still the best producer in cinema? You, my friend. Yours, Dominic. Henry Marshall is at it again, slave to the bottle while his career is on the line. Alcoholism is no joke. Let me inside. I'm here to meet a person. It's a matter of life or death. A small wooden stamp. The letter K enclosed is a C. Yeah. The letter K enclosed in a C is engraved on the bottom. Kenneth. Wait, where's the name Kenneth? I guess I didn't. Okay, well, whatever. I found this guy trying to slip inside without an invitation. No documents on him, but by frisking him, I found these flight tickets that I held onto. Kenneth Cleveland. Cover a person. Oh, X. So this is the Kenneth. Only have 2 left. I need to find Dixon and then whoever the hell that is. Caliber 38. Well then. I was trying to stop Troy. I don't know what happened to him on that tour. He has changed. Huh? The dance floor? Are you kidding me? I've been in the back reviewing some documents. Discos aren't for me. I'm getting on in the years. They're Mr. Hobbs. Oh, here. We would like to express our deepest congratulations on your recent successes. You have shaped Mr. Dixon from a timid young kid to an international star. We are glad to announce that your request for a higher position inside the center has been accepted. Expect a convocation soon. We will be in contact by phone. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I can't read. I'm so tired. Your contribution as a creator of stars is deeply appreciated. Okay, Tobias Hobbs. That's what your name was. Tobias Hobbs. LMNOP. Gotta fucking sing the alphabet in my head. Troy Dixon. Okay, and that's all the people. Yes. We have noticed some peculiarities. We have noticed some peculiarities in the revenue split between you and Mr. Dixon. We would like confirmation that everything is as intended. Stink, be careful, baby. As highlighted in the attached document, it appears that the split from Dixon's European tour is 65% towards 5% and then 30% Troy. 5% for expenses. 5% for expenses to be refunded to Tobias Hobbs. 30. This appears to be highly unusual. Usually percentages are 10 to 25. To the manager, the rest to the musician. At Fiscal Frontiers, we were wondering if there has been a typo or mistake made while writing the contract. You little cheat. What a dirtbag. Blank at the disco under the influence of the drug gaze fatally a dancer at the disco, Amanda Adams, under the influence of the drug, fatally stabbed the photographer Grayson Davis. Shortly after, the body of journalist Dennis Miller was discovered slumped across a table already dead. He had consumed a drink that had been poisoned by the barman Zachary Pierce, acting on the orders of, as confirmed by a photo captured earlier by Grayson Davis. Hold on. I don't know who that is, though. Who is that? I don't know who that is. It's either maybe Frank or Mike. But Mike looks more suspicious. I'll try Mike. Mike it is. Okay. Nice. Our one journalist is dead for digging too close to the truth. His photographer shared his fate when his blackmail met its match. Dennis Miller didn't escape death a second time. Mike Alvarez won't escape justice this time. Well. Okay, continuing where we left off. Okay, we did car crash, mansion, drug party, theater, hotel, Katie's interview, radio, disco, now something else. Okay, I didn't get a chance to look at this last time. Yesterday. Oh, Gideon Horton of Horton and Horton Legal explains what you can do to change this. Okay, well, there's nothing really that much interesting. Okay, next one. Hope it's not too dark. I feel like I look really dark. 2nd of April, 1979, Ad Astra Center. Oh my god. Where to start? Okay, we'll start with the paper. Some Ad Astra brochures are scattered on the floor. Our therapy, through cutting-edge research methods and with the help of top doctors and psychologists from around the world, Ad Astra has developed what we call the ultimate method. What does it consist of? 4 simple points. Removal of past and future strain through psychological interviews designed to overcome trauma. Reliving and learning to exercise past traumas, eliminating depression, fear, uncertainty, and other ailments that are the main cause of failure to achieve personal greatness. Gaining self-confidence in order to triumph within the world of entertainment, music, or business. Finding the keys to success by opening up an increasingly complex universe. Self-help cures through the works of Dominic Fraser, offered free to our members, his journey from war hero to philanthropist, his methods of unlocking potential. You will also have free access to vitamins, serums, tonics, and other cutting-edge drugs the pharmaceutical companies have not yet made available. Well, all inspected and tested by the most accredited physicians in the world. Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. Dominic Fraser. Is he... Oh, he might be dead. Martha Houllier. Is that from The Grinch? Martha May Houllier? Is that what her name is? I don't know. Open your eyes and discover your true self. Welcome to Ad Astra family. Please make yourself comfortable. Achieving greatness. If you are visiting our center, it means you have decided to unlock your inner potential. Come to the right place. Our famous testimonials can testify that our centers are instrumental in helping people overcome their inner traumas and find themselves. As Dominic Fraser's many books outline, there is a cell of greatness hidden in all of us, yet few of us know how to tap into it. That's where we come in. Two singers you've heard thousands of times on the radio, Troy Dixon and Rebecca Simpson, are part of our family. And she said the fiance said that he's changed. Never mind. No, I was thinking because in the last one, the disco, I think, he had the engagement ring to Martha or whatever. He was gonna, he was gonna propose, but then I was like, wait, they're already engaged. So now I'm wondering if she was like, I don't want to be with you anymore, because she said that he's really changed and he's different. So, reception area. Adrian Collins, Bella Fox. Afternoon shift. Reception area. Eli Vargas. Or Vargas. Yeah. Ariana Robbins. Or Ariana. Okay. The telephone receiver is still off the hook with the police on the other end. Police record, it was registered at 11:19. In the night or in the day? Covered with blood, silent alarm button at the back isn't pressed. Okay. 9:30, daily phone report with the doctor, or by the doctor. Technician control, let him in the employee area only. Rebecca Simpson. So it was 11:19, I think. Visit with the doctor. Tobias Hobbs, appointment with management. Preparation in the guest area for the party. Celebration party for Troy Dixon and Tobias Hobbs. 11:19. Okay. Police was phone. Let's see. Morning, right? Yeah, I think so. Ching. Yeah, morning and then afternoon. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay, I got that, and then I got that, and I got that. Okay, so next is just these things. Okay, go with you first. A young man lies dead on the reception desk, his head pierced by a bullet. His hand still lies on the silent alarm button. A young woman lies in the pool of in a pool of blood, a bullet stuck in her chest. She is dead. Glasses. Oh. Blood splashes against the wall, a puddle of blood on the floor, leading to the psychology center door, a bloody handprint on it. Pack of cigarettes. A man in his 30s, motionless on the floor, 2 gun wounds in his body, 1 deadly. A semi-automatic pistol and bullet case lie next to his body. My baby has hiccups. She has the hiccups. See, in my head, it's... Okay, I'm going to assume it's the morning. Okay? I'm going to assume it's morning. So do you think that's Bella then? Bella Fox? Hold on, let's see. Okay, it is. And this was it Adrian? Yeah, Adrian Collins. Adrian Collins. Okay, I have no idea who he is. Oh, God. Okay. Is that where I just came from? It is. Oh, thank goodness. I need a key to get in. Oh, I couldn't click on that before. Gun is still on the floor, still smoking. Or gun is on the floor, still smoking. Yeah, she really has hiccups. She has bad hiccups right now. Okay, well. The man dressed in a lab coat lies unconscious on the floor. A large amount of blood is flowing from a wound on his head. He's still breathing. Mr. Fraser. I was gonna say. A letter left half written. Oh, okay, he was writing it. I am writing to request additional personnel to assist me at the center. I believe I am on the verge of significant discoveries. With our earnings increasing, an additional assistant would be of great value and would not pose a financial burden. I understand that the center's chemists are now working for you, following the construction of the new greenhouse and the strain of strophantin extraction, and the start of strophantin extraction. No idea. However, at the same time, there is no way to proceed with laboratory studies without specialized personnel. For this reason, we'll never know. I'm gonna try her dump pit, see if that'll help her. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna help her or not because she's not actually using it. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting you. I was in the corridor waiting for the doctor. A man was screaming out of his mind. Then I heard a shot, and a woman screamed, then another shot. After that silence, then I hear the sound of feet running. 2 other shots, or 3? I was so scared, so I hid in here. The walls are insulated, so I heard nothing else. Interesting. Okay. So... Okay, so either the killer is a guy and was screaming at the receptionist, killed the receptionist first, then Bella came out, and then he killed Bella, that's the second shot, and then feet running is the police officer, or whoever it is, running to the reception area, and then he shot twice. Maybe? I don't know. Jeez. Maybe policeman? Self-help books. I'm sure that was really helpful. Oh, key. Don't mind if I do. An empty .38 revolver. Grip is slightly cracked and smeared with blood. It was used to strike someone. A man lies... Martha Hart. Is that Troy? A man lies on the floor, a copious amount of blood forming a pool underneath him. He appears to have a bullet wound in the stomach and one in the right leg. He is dead. My poor, naive Troy. Have you not yet guessed who is stealing all your money and trying to keep you away from Martha? Maybe you're not surrounded by friends. Maybe I'm the only one you can truly count on. Well, gaze. Well then, Troy, why? Why? It's all my fault. The policeman wouldn't have come if it weren't for my call. Policeman? Oh, it's a wedding ring. My bad. It has a jewel on it, so I thought it was... Don't mind me. Policeman. So was it the policeman? Is that an eyeball? Like the gaze thing? Oh, Jesus. Dear Martha, I have examined Troy's contract thoroughly, and I can assure you that it won't be easy to change managers without resorting to costly legal proceedings. I'm not just saying this as a country solicitor who works on office cases. I've consulted with colleagues in the city who know a lot about this stuff. They all tell me that Tobias Hobbs is well connected and unassailable? I've never heard that word before. What you said about Troy's change is frightening, and I also think it can be attributed to drugs, but it's impossible to prove the responsibility of his manager or that New Age Center you mentioned. You know how much I care about Troy and you. To me, you both remain the naive kids who used to play together in my garden with my son. I'll keep investigating, I promise. Best regards, Tony. Tony. Oh! They seem to have been recording all the conversation that happened in these rooms. Cameras, video recorders, tapes. Okay. Oh, okay. You fucking leech. I don't care about the stealing, but this is too much. Calm down, boy. You're confused. You're bleeding, for Christ's sake. Let's discuss this like friends. You're no friend of mine. I learned about your dirty tricks to keep me separated from Martha. Where do you think you're going? Gunshot. Glass exploding. Are you crazy? You could kill me. Tell me the truth. What's all of this? What did you do to me? You're paranoid, Troy. All this pressure, this tension, it's affecting your perception. Okay, so... It's affecting your perception. You said it would help. You said it was for the stress, to help me cope during the tours. Troy, trust me. Give me that gun. I'll help you. I can make all this disappear. I know powerful people. Help me. You separated me from Martha. You stole my money. How can I trust you? I'm your friend. Your only friend. Not like that failed actress of yours who... Gunshot. Okay, well, he just... Huh? Okay, well, Martha... Martha Houllier, where's your last name? Where's Hart? Okay, whatever. Okay. Oh, okay. Troy Dixon fires a warning shot, then fatally shoots. Tobias, where's Tobias? Tobias. Oops. Oops. Okay. Oh, my ear is hurting. But do I not have Martha Hart? I thought, okay. In the, probably reception. Okay. We'll get the rest of that now in a minute, I guess. Recording continues. Bangs on the door. Door creaks open. Police department. Sounds of something metallic kicked. Then footsteps. Sir! Sir! Can you hear me? Central. 1141. 1141. We have 2 men here. One appears to be unconscious. I'm going to check the other. He's badly wounded. Gunshot to the chest. He's not responding. You there. Don't move. Don't get near that gun. Drop it. Now. He's down. Oh. I had to shoot him. He was armed. Oh shit. The weapon was empty. Oh no. Oh no, he killed him and he... Oh. Okay. See, this one I'm gonna put the ones I'm not sure of. Oh, hold on. Okay. By the grip of the gun and is unconscious. Oh, it's probably outside, right? I don't know when she phoned though, that's the thing. Ow. Okay. I'm going to assume that this is supposed to be Tobias. No, okay. Okay. Wait, what does it say? Troy. Oh God, no. Why did I tell you? They barricaded the room with a table, but I forced my way in. Both were on the floor. The singer looked like he'd fainted. I was checking the old man's pulse when the singer started to rise. I thought he was reaching for his gun. I shot him. Christ, how was I supposed to know it was empty? That's when the woman burst in. I mean, to be fair, how would you know? David McCart. That's what he looks like he's doing. David McCart. Okay. Make sure I got everything. Oh. The man lies against the wall, dead with a bullet in his stomach. Many small. Okay. It's everything? It's everything in here. Make sure I have everything. Oh, forgot. Oh my god. Absolutely everything. Oh. Okay, well, we'll check this first. White liquid. Morning shift security guard. Oh. Josiah Lloyd. Yeah. Where are you? There. Josiah Lloyd. Oh. What? Luke Reed? But I thought it was in the morning. Okay. Alright then, sure. Okay. CCTV room is well equipped. Try the whole structure. Oh dear. Potentially dangerous. Jeffrey. Henry. Katie. Promising member. Reese. Troy. Jeffrey. VIP. Huh. It's almost like they're making their way through the fucking list of killing people. Dr. Byrne. Psychologic. What? Psychologic. Why does that not sound right to me? I'm so tired. Oh. We can finally say we cured you from your alcoholism, can't we? Agitated. I wasn't an alcoholic. I've never been one. Of course, it came out wrong, and I apologize. Don't you start like that stupid journalist. That guy got what he deserved, a stupid hack. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to assume that this is maybe Henry. Anyway, you don't need alcohol anymore, do you? No, but hell, am I not swapping one vice for another? Sniffs. Of course not. This is not a drug. It's a creative aid. It helps you stay clean and concentrated. Yes, creative. Concentrated. That's right. Now, I know you don't like it, but we need to discuss your situation. Situation with your wife. You know she was sabotaging your treatment. Okay, so it is just Troy instead. This is Troy. Grumbles, sending me to Alcoholics Help. Right, like a common bum. You don't need her, do you? Can't have a drink in peace. You have your family here. Me, your doctor. We are always here for you. It's a fucking cult. It's a cult. I didn't want to be here. I only came because Mr. Fraser asked. Locking yourself at home won't help, my dear. How can you become an actress? How can you be an actress if you won't leave home? Maybe I shouldn't be an actress. All this started when I became an actress. First, Patrick died. Mr. Raven, I assume. Tell me about him. I feel responsible for his death. I'm assuming this is Katie, in a way. You're not. I am. I used him. He was so blindly in love with me, and I used that to get a role in the play. It was an accident, his death, wasn't it? An allergic reaction, I think? No, I mean, I don't know. Starts crying. Don't cry. Here, take some of this. What is it? I don't want drugs. I've seen what they've done to my colleagues and friends. It's not a drug. It's a pill. A calming pill. You're shook. The play, those homicides, everything. Here. I don't want it. Interesting. So she runs out of the room. We need to do something about her. She's not fit for our organization. I wonder why Mr. Who? There we go. Martha Houllier. You're not Katie Keller, so who the hell are you? Of course she's a good girl, Doctor. What are you implying? I'm implying nothing. I'm your friend here. I just want what's best for you, and I've known her for most of my life. You don't understand. You don't understand. You've seen these photos of Miss Hart, right? Sandpaper? Yes, I know about them. She showed me those photos. Do you think they're the right person for you? Someone who would take photos like that to achieve success? Isn't it comparable to betrayal in a way? You don't understand, Doc. I've known her since we were kids. We only had each other. They tricked her. She is your school sweetheart, I know. You seem incredibly tense. I think it's the stress of the last months. Why don't you try a pill? I swore to her I would quit the stuff, the drug, It's not a drug, it's a pill, a calming pill. You're shook, the tour, the homicides, everything here. Literally saying the exact same stuff. Okay, took it. Thanks. And it's not a drug, it's a creative aid, isn't it? Yeah, sounds already calmer. It helps me stay concentrated, stay creative. You don't need her for that, do you? Why shouldn't I call her? Why? You have your family here, us, your manager. We were always here for you. Here. Or we were always for you, here. What? That might be a mistake. And that was okay. Jacob Byrne. Wait. Gaze Drug and Its Effect by Jacob Byrne. I have a feeling one of these are Jacob Byrne and Aaron Lewis. Failures. Attempts at chemical synthesis have unfortunately resulted in failures. It appears that for the time being, the only reliable method of On a positive note, we have made huge progress in the creation of more acceptable forms of gaze. Pills, tablets, and some attempts have been made into turning into a liquid form. Satisfy those facts. This will satisfy the requests of many of our patients, especially models and actors, who fear that inhalation could damage delicate tissue and leave their careers destroyed. The new pills are simple to use. They resemble regular medicine, which will make them much easier to ship to customers. Easily mistaken for sleeping pills. We would recommend better training of personnel at the psychology centers, enforcing consistent procedures to maximize the effect of the drug on the body and mind of our patients, in line with the organization's needs. Danger. If the maximum doses, C3.2, are exceeded, the drug can act as an anticholinergic, not a clue, most specifically as a nicotinic paralysis. If mixed with other substances in strong doses, it can lead to death. Jack Potter. Have we heard the name? We might have. Drowsiness, other symptoms. Delusions of hallucinations. Powell. Psychosis, J. Potter. Mood very dependent on constant and sustained drug or other substance abuse, including alcohol. H. Marshall. Violent outbursts. After thorough examinations in the lab, the drug appears to be a tropane alkaloid with strong psychoactive effects. It has a strong influence over mood, perception, cognitive, and behavioral abilities. In layman terms, test subjects who have taken the recommended dose of drug or lower displayed more creativity. Carl Carlson. They were more easily influenced by outside sources. Clarice. Is where the psychology centers can make wonders, changing a patient's perspective when needed with minimum input. Easy acceptance of ideas and concepts once considered alien before, easily manipulated. Depending on the subject, sometimes under a diminished sense of regret, guilt under the influence. Huge dash of the creative drug inside the box are also pills, tablets, and even files. Pack of cigarettes. Thanks for subbing for me, man. Tonight's gonna be wild, and there was no way I could face the morning shift. These 2 packs are well earned. Okay, I'm still missing stuff. Oh! Killing the doubts within. Mind and body, control of the mind under stress. Empty your mind, a step-by-step guide to the emotional detox. Okay. So who the hell are you then? Rebecca? Oh wait, was it Rebecca Simpson? Okay. Oh, one of them has to be the... Wait, who was the names? What was the names of the doctors again? Jacob Byrne. I'm just gonna try. Jacob. Aaron Lewis. Aaron Lewis. Okay, no. Let's try Josiah Lloyd. Okay, so I have no idea who that fella is. Not a single clue. Okay, hold on. Okay. So it's whoever is there is unconscious, because he's alive, right? Yeah, I don't know who this one is. Oh, yeah, that's Jacob Byrne. Jacob Byrne. Struck by the grip of the gun. Unconscious. He arrives enraged. Martha Hart is killed while attempting to stop him. Oh. Luke. Elemental P. Luke. What's your last name? Reed. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh. Oh, the fucking... Oh my god, Jesus Christ. What's the name? Eli? Oh, Adrian. Adrian Collins. Yes, I know. Collins. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's Bella. Bella Fox. Yeah. Oh, and then, Luke. Luke Reed. Luke. Where's Reed? Reed. Wounds. Troy. Dixon. Okay. But they're not in the right order, right? Yeah, because they're all right. Okay. Okay. Arrives, yeah. Is killed before he can... Okay. Okay, I know what these These ones have to be right? Okay, I don't... Yeah, I'm trying, but I don't know which way it happened. Okay, so you come in here, bam, shoots him, then shoots her, and then he comes out, he comes running, shoots him, he comes enraged. I have no idea where this one's gonna go. Then he kills him, kills her, he shoots him, and then that's why she was unsure. Okay. Oh. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, okay. So he arrives enraged, kills Bella, then kills Adrian. Luke shoots him, Troy kills him, hits him, Troy kills him. Okay. Alright, got that. I still have no idea who this dude is. Who is... Why am I an idiot? Why am I an actual idiot? Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm so sorry. Troy Dixon discovered that his manager Tobias Hobbs had been stealing his money? Oh, earnings for years and quietly sabotaging his marriage to actress Martha Houllier. Fueled by rage and by the called gaze, the drug called gaze, he shot 2 people at reception and a security guard in the reception. Oh, a security guard in the afternoon shift before finding... What? Hold on. Is this just me or does that not make sense? He shot 2 people at reception and a security guard in the afternoon shift before finding and who was hiding and yeah, what? No. Psychology Center, room number 2. Rebecca Simpson. I don't understand this one. That one I'm not sure about. Okay. Troy was eventually shot by a policeman after his gun... Oh, after his... Already dead. Where's dead? Dead. Oh. After his manager was already killed. Maybe? Killed? Unconscious. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense, does it? And a security guard. Or I shot two people at reception and a security guard in the afternoon shift, because that's what he was. Before finding and... Oh! Revolver was already empty. And it is morning. Which I knew, but it was the security guard from the afternoon shift, so it confused me. The manager skimmed profits, manipulated his life. When he figured it out, Troy snapped and went on a killing spree. 4 people dead and the creative drug at the core of it again. Yep. 12th of April, 1979. Police station. It was another thingy. Kenneth? Evidence collected for our case. Latest case is in the locker. A stamp with a letter K encircled in the sea found on Cleveland. Yep. Oh. Disco. Grayson Davis. Single stab wound to the chest. Amanda. Mike Alvarez. Conspirator. Both refusing to cooperate. Amanda Adams fatally stabbed Grayson Davis. I thought it was with an E. I'm pretty sure it was with an E before. While under the influence of the narcotic substance known as gaze, weapon was recovered, lodged in the victim's chest. Dennis Miller later found deceased, poisoning. Zachary Pierce did it under the direction of Mike Alvarez. I forgot we did that. Motivations behind remain unknown. Okay. Liptko. That's what we've seen before. He's not dead. Fine, Roman. Yeah. Remember that. Hello. It's Kenneth for you, detective. I've been wanting to talk to you for some time, but I was waiting for the right moment. I know you've been very busy. All these deaths, deplorable. One can only wonder what kind of empire stands behind it all. Well, there's been a letter with your stamp connected to a lot of those deaths. Oh, my little letters. What can I tell you? I'm a bit of a graphomaniac? I don't know. So I keep correspondence with a lot of different people. It's not a crime, is it? It might be if your little letters result in the murder of those you pointed them to. That would never hold up in court, and you know that full well. But I'm here as a friend to help you solve this mystery. Have you figured out yet who is behind all of this? Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a small crook named Roman. You mean Roman Liptko? Lipko? Who is he? What does he have to do with all this? Mr. Lipko was born in New York to an honest, poor family of immigrants, but he wasn't cut from the same cloth as his parents. At 22, he had an argument with a boy from another gang over a failed smuggling deal. And can you guess what happened? Murder. Indeed. Struck a knife deep inside him, the kid didn't seem to appreciate his new condition and died on the spot. Okay. Roman was supposed to be sent to prison, but he cut a deal with the police. Do you know the rest of the story, detective? He enrolled in the army. Oops. He enrolled in the army to fight in the Korean War, but it says that he died in 1952. Stop. 1952. Exactly, that's why you're a top detective, isn't it? As you may have noticed, the funeral was held with a closed casket. Grenade wounds, what a terrible thing. Leave you unrecognizable. So, was he really dead, or did he become someone else? A war hero, perhaps? From the Jaws of Defeat, the movie based on the autobiography of war hero wins 6 Oscars. Are you saying that Roman Lipko stole Dominic Fraser's identity? No, detective, you said that. I would never accuse such an esteemed citizen of being a fraud, a criminal, and a spy. I would never say that he made himself a new life using a war hero's name and used his war veteran status as a springboard to achieve fame, success, money, and over time, power. And no one ever noticed that he isn't the hero he claimed to be? Fraser, had an immaculate reputation. His bestseller book about his efforts in the war became a successful movie. It gets easier to destroy your past when you're rich and famous, especially if you're the master of the new hot drug in town. And that new drug must be gays. Bingo! Have you noticed how this drug is now everywhere? Let me go back to the late 60s when Dominic was my partner working as a spy for the government. Our goal was to stop marijuana from coming from Mexico. At least that's what we said we were doing. In reality, Dominic had found more profitable trade. And the trade must have been importing gays. Right again. He was stopping one drug while smuggling another. Hold on, gotta fix my body. I got wind of his new operation and asked to get in. By then, I'd already uncovered his past, despite his efforts to erase it from every record. When you work as a spy long enough, you learn to distrust polished stories. Did you manage to get in on the operation? Dominic didn't take kindly to my involvement. He sent someone to deal with me and had me left in the desert to die. Convinced the problem had solved itself, it hadn't. You may have noticed my scar. I have. And the eye that's their parting gift. Since then, I've made it my purpose to correct what was done to me. And today may simply be the conclusion of an arrangement he began himself. Wait, what happens today? Now, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but maybe you should rush to the Fraser's fancy mansion. I hear someone there received a rather disconcerting letter just this morning. Kenneth Cleveland revealed that Dominic Fraser is in fact Roman Lipko, a former spy who built his empire through the smuggling of gays. After Kenneth attempted to force his way into the operation, Roman Lipko, or Dominic Fraser, responded by ordering his partner in his murder in the desert. Kenneth survived and vowed to systematically destroy the drug gaze. Destroy the drug. I don't know why there's built there. Oh. Roman built. He warned of an imminent at the Fraser mansion, urging immediate police intervention. Imminent incident, maybe? Okay. Imminent murder? No, okay. Incident. Fraser urging. Okay. I just had the name wrong and then empire instead of drug. Okay. Cold heart. 12th of April. The mansion. Clarice! Lightweight metal watering can is sitting near the plants. A mass of white and pink flowers lines the row of the greenhouse. Along the side, other crops grow in scattered clusters. This is so nice to look at. My God, is it beautiful. Two eyes stare at the observer, emitting rays of... I almost said rays of light. In the middle, a nighttime photo of an ancient pyramid. Like the desert, perhaps? Did it fall or was it pushed? Probably pushed. The woman lies on the ground, her face a mask of pallor. She is not breathing. She is dead. Kenneth... Okay, hold on. All these... Okay. Now that you are free from those so-called sleeping pills, you are finally ready for the truth to understand how you were deceived, manipulated, and blinded by a man who was never who he claimed to be. I know you have suspected this for a long time, but your mind was deliberately clouded by the drugs your husband gave you. I, too, was betrayed by him, tricked and left for dead, and I have never forgiven him. Make sure it's still recording. Read the documents. Now is the time to act. Kenneth Cleveland. Another stamp. Okay. Wedding photo, 1956. Let's write that down. Oop. I think... Yeah. Just be safe. Memorabilia box. Sentimental values of the owner. Book of plants and herbs. Oh my. Billboard. Okay, so that's the one that we have. That's outside, right? Okay. This plant is hard to obtain for horticulturists. It has an extremely hazardous substance status, so it cannot be easily obtained and cultivated. I actually almost can't see. Okay. That use it are subject to strict observation by authorities. This is because of the following cardiac glycosides that cause toxicity: Awobane or G-strophanthin. Okay. Plants' medicinal properties have been known for centuries. In traditional medicine, it was used to treat heart failure due to the presence of cardiac glycosides. At the same time, in justifying its status as a toxic substance, the plant was historically used in the creation of poisoned arrows in both warfare and hunting. The seeds are extremely toxic and were processed into a poisonous paste for the purpose of poisoning, which was then applied to arrowheads. These methods of poisoning could cause a quick death, with the heart stopping within minutes. Toxic compounds such as and extracted from the seeds are also soluble in organic solvents, alcohols, and to a limited extent in water. Historically, do you think over time he was just putting it in water and just slowly poisoning her? There have been reported cases of poisoning when subjects drank the compounds in liquid solution. Jesus. Closet full of box. What did I just say? A closet full of clothes. Clarice, you and I have something in common. We both have been betrayed by your husband, just as he tried to murder me so that I wouldn't report his dirty business to my superiors. He had your son killed, destroying the most important part of your life. For him, Bradley was never his son, but just an instrument. He married you as a conduit to penetrate Hollywood from the inside. Then Bradley took your place as a link to the rising stars in show business. He used a drug that he had discovered in Mexico while working as a spy to subjugate and manipulate people to blackmail, obtain money, loyalty, and favors. Pedro Diaz, the man who killed your son, was also a tool in Dominic's hands. Pedro was a young student he had saved from torture during the conflicts in Mexico in the 1960s, who then was mercifully exploited. It was Pedro himself who, under Dominic's orders, tried to kill me in 1969 with the promise of a new life in the U.S. Your son, Bradley, was beginning to slip out of Dominic's control. He wasn't as strong as Dominic wanted him to be, but too much like you, his mother, too human. He had started dealing gays himself, hoping to make friends among the famous people Dominic had introduced him to. But there were no friends among elite, only competitors, rivals. When Dominic learned of Bradley's desperate attempt at rebellion, which was really just a cry for recognizing from a father. Which was really just a cry for recognition from a father who had never considered him worthy. He saw it as a betrayal. That's who Dominic is, a person who has always exploited everyone. You, me, Bradley, Pedro, everyone, to build this empire. His pyramid of power with him at the top. Cinema to build a myth about his false heroism in war to press the press in war. The press to celebrate his acts of generosity, his political donations disguised as philanthropy, his ad astra centers for manipulating the minds of VIPs. I tried to destroy his empire from within using his own tricks, but I only managed to get rid of a few small pawns. Even my attempt to make contacts in the press failed. The only one who can get close to him is you, Clarice. Let's avenge Bradley. Okay, I can't even. My head, my eyes. I'm so tired. Okay, Mr. Fraser, a problematic person has been dealt with. Something is bound to happen on those risky roads to the border. An accident that will silence our problem forever. He tried to convince the guards that you blackmailed him to create the accident, but they were my men, and they paid no attention. They are well remunerated not to ask questions, and they're loyal. I'll be collaborating with Hayes and creating a story for the news. This is how they got Pedro to do their bidding, then got rid of him. Bradley paid the price for his disobedience. Why did she do it? Why? Now that she was finally starting to live again. Dear Shirley, isn't it funny when you're a young and attractive actress, you're always surrounded by friends, but when you get old and bound to a wheelchair, no one is around? That's the reason I value your friendship so much. You never looked at me as a patient, but as a friend for all these years, and only your presence made me survive the loss of Bradley. It feels so painful now when Dominic sends you away for days that never seem to end, just to deprive me of your company. I think he's starting to suspect. That's why I have to do everything in secret. But I've got to risk it today, because I have to tell you the great news. Today, I walked. She walked. Yes, all alone. I did half the corridor on my own. That Kenneth who has been writing, I don't know his motives, but he was right. I thought I was an invalid for such a long time. I thought I was feeble-minded as I heard Dominic describe me to the doctor when he didn't think I could hear him. But no, as Kenneth said, it was the medicines. All those pills, the injections. Since we agreed to stop with those, I feel like a new person, as if I've just awakened from a deep slumber, as if I'm finally alive again. We need to be careful, Shirley. I'm acting dumb all the time when Dominic is around. I feel like an actress again. But I think he notices that something is different. That's so sad. Shirley Flores. Shirley Flores. Okay. Shirley, I'm happy to hear that Mrs. Clarice has been much more active and responsive in the last weeks. But what Mr. Fraser told me, and you should have, not him, is disconcerting. Is it true that she tried to stand from the wheelchair and walk, and you supported her in this inane intention? This is unacceptable. You're not a doctor. You just don't understand Mrs. Lemon's condition. And your closeness to her must have clouded your judgment. Mrs. Lemon is a weak, mentally frail woman. She needs her sedatives and her sleeping pills. Must I remind you that you respond to Mr. Fraser first, and to me, the treating doctor, second? You think you're seeing improvement, but instead you're looking at a madwoman who was inept even before her son's death, which devastated her already lacking cognitive abilities. Elegant box for keeping medicines. Sleeping pills. Oh yeah, because he said that the sleeping pills that can be overlooked as sleeping pills, basically. I hid this check in the medicine box so you'll only find it when everything is over. I know you wouldn't have accepted it otherwise. It's my small way of saying thank you for your commitment and friendship over the years. Thank you for everything, and goodbye. Did she kill herself? Mrs. Lemon, I am forced to increase your sleeping pill dosage in light of your recent mood swings, as reported to me by Mr. Fraser. Take 2 pills a day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening, to help calm your nerves. Also, make sure Shirley gives you your weekly injection. Oh. That's sad. I liked her. Okay, I think everything is out of this room. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Oh! Okay, so the only thing left now is this, right? Yeah. Okay. An Egyptian scene made disturbing by the large eye watching from behind the pyramid. Pyramid of power. Oh my god. Please somebody tell the same paper. Oh god. There's so much. Faint chemical note is present. Bottle of water. Interesting. Okay, well that one has to be Dominic Fraser. Oh, is he dead? That's not him though, is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, okay. His sheet talking points. As it had become obvious over the past few months, someone is sabotaging our organization and attempt to destroy it. Incidents, homicides, clear information of the old telly, Secret Service, and contacted. To rebuild our reputation, we have to work together. Each of us tackling our own field. The philanthropist, first of the Bradley, first of Mr. Hayes. Excuse me. For Mr. Hayes to convince the public. Mr. Hayes. Okay. Let's see. Ah, he's still alive. Mr. Fraser, the results of the test attached show that the condition of your heart has not improved. The risk of a heart attack is currently high. The stress you have been under in recent months, combined with your physical state, has worsened the situation. We recommend that you continue your diet and, above all, avoid alcohol. In addition, as far as possible for a man in your position, try to avoid situations that may upset you. Once again, I advise against the use of which, although faster acting, can be dangerous and is therefore rarely used today. With regard to your wife, I have sent a letter of reprimand to Nurse Shirley. For now, however, I will allow Mrs. Lemon the greater freedom she seems to be enjoying, provided she continues to take her medication. Who could she hurt anyway? Everyone. Everyone. Yeah. Oh, this one's Kenneth. Okay, by placing a drugged bottle into the... Okay, we'll get there. Oh, what's that? Oh, God. What the fuck? Hey, what is that? Okay. Dear Dominic, or should I say Roman, you thought you were rid of me, but I came back from the grave to take my revenge. Like the past you worked so hard to bury, I've come back to haunt you. My only regret is not being able to see your face when you realize that you've lost everything, coming from the place you least expected. We never get rid of our past. Enjoy your last moments. Your dear friend, Kenneth. Okay. Okay, we'll do this one first. Preston Cox is the guy against the wall. Okay, let's try Preston. Okay, that's not Preston Cox then. Oh wait, it's you, isn't it? Oh, because it's Evelyn's uncle, I think. Okay. Okay. Gideon. Oh wait, no, he's Gideon Horn, right? God, I don't actually know. Yeah. Okay. Proposal to expand laws on the private cultivation of plants. Start with medicinal plants, such as which, despite being dangerous due to toxicity, could be cultivated individually by a person who meets the prerequisites. Car conditions. The fact that the permits have been obtained to plant by Dominic Fraser demonstrates the validity of this approach. Once these laws protecting vulnerable people become reality, expand them so that gays can also be cultivated on the U.S. soil. To do this, it would be necessary to reclassify the plant as low hazard with the DEA. To make way for gays on U.S. soil, get gays to be reclassified. Work with Cox and Whitney. A man appears to have struggled on the ground, torn apart by spasms before dying. Colorful jackets. Luke Hayes. The man bent over. Oh! It's Jacob Byrne. Okay, let me read this then. It is essential to expedite the production of gaze. We must find a way to synthesize it in a lab now that routes from Mexico are blocked. The ultimate objective is for gaze to become a regularly sold medicine like Clarice Lemon's sleeping pills, our first successful test. Can you imagine? I can't actually, because... Okay. Oh. Oh, but he's not, though. He's not Preston. Luke Hayes. Oh, it's him. Where is he? Okay. Where was Preston's? His is the first one, right? How'd you get all the way over there then? Representative of younger voters, the goal is to propose policies toward a more open use of drugs. Movement is dead, but we can still use ideology coverage on your younger generations. Expansion, create an object. Oh, nice, can help. Okay, you're Hayes. Or wait, no, you're Badman, right? Hadley Badman. Yeah. Due to the recent events concerned at Astra centers, it has become increasingly difficult to hide the passage of substances from Mexico. The drugs cannot pass through, they get stopped at the border, and no courier has been spared from the arrest there. From arrest, yeah. Suspension due to inverse. Oh, made it harder to control what is going on inside the forest. Most of our contacts are inside, are afraid of sinking with the ship, and are keeping a low profile. Okay. So who's left? Okay. Who was the last one? Hayes, right? Luke Hayes. Okay. I'm missing a word. Oh, I'm missing a bunch of words. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Fletcher, I'm giving you the day off. Go and enjoy yourselves. Shirley and I will take care of the preparations for tonight's meeting. Oh. A mass poisoning by placing a toxic toxic champagne into the meeting used for the avenge the death of Bradley Fraser, who had been killed by Dominic Fraser on the betrayal information. Let me actually read the thing. The only thing I ask is that you take 2 bottles of champagne from Dominic's personal reserve from the cellar and leave them on the table. These are mature bottles, so I want to personally open them in advance and decant them briefly, as is necessary for wines of this quality. The bottles are required for the toast all attendees make at the start. Into the water. Toxic plant. That's why it didn't make sense. Into water. Well, it's not. Into the champagne used for the toast at the meeting. Yeah, avenge the death who had been killed by Dominic Fraser on the... Oh, who had been killed by... Right, he didn't kill him. Pedro Diaz on the orders of Dominic Fraser. I don't want to. Okay, well, you, I know for a fact, is Bradley. Or, no. Hadley. It's Hadley Badman. Okay, maybe. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Didn't even fucking see this down here. Jesus. Media New politics, medicine. Old politics might be... Okay, hold on. Nope. Okay. How they done? You, however... Nope. Actually, we'll see what you are. Laws. Private cultivation. Law. So maybe Gideon... Oh, medicine would be, what's his name? Not Luke. Burn. Someone burn. What's his name? Jacob. Jacob Byrne. And I think old politics, maybe... What was Gideon? Was it Gideon? His name Gideon? Yeah, Gideon Horton, maybe? Gideon Horton. Nope. Your name is wrong. Okay, not you. Maybe... Let's try new politics then. Really? Okay. Well, then I don't know anything. Younger voters. Okay. You're done. Hadley Batman, you're done. Jacob, you're done. You're probably Secret Service, right? Yeah, because you're like top of the list. Yeah. Okay. Luke. Okay, media. Is it Luke Hayes, I think? Okay. So you're Gideon. Then who's the other one? Augustus Whitney. Done. Okay, did I even read this? I don't know. Clarice Lemon orchestrated a mass poisoning by placing a toxic plant into the champagne used for the toast at the meeting. All attendees except Dominic Fraser were killed. He was spared, as he drank only water due to his heart condition. The killer wanted to avenge the death of Bradley Fraser, who had been killed by Pedro Diaz on the orders of Dominic Fraser. The killer learned this information through the letters sent by Kenneth Cleveland. The empire built on lies finally collapsed when Clarice learned the truth. Used as a test subject for years was not what broke her. It was discovering that Dominic had their son killed. That was the moment revenge became certainty. Dominic was spared, not out of mercy, but to watch his life burn. Aftermath. Katie Killer suffered a nervous breakdown and retired from the stage. A year later, she wrote a memoir about her days in the theater, which earned her a lot of money in royalties. The book was adapted for the cinema, but Killer refused to appear in it. She married the painter Carl Carlson. Martha Hart never recovered from the death of her husband Troy. A few months later, she moved to Europe, where she had a brief career as a model, then as a dance instructor. She never remarried. Penelope Marshall discovered her husband Henry, fed up with the Jesus Christ. Divorced her husband Henry, fed up with his alcoholism. She enjoyed great success in 1984 thanks to the TV series LA Angel, and had a decent television career. After his divorce from Penelope, Henry Marshall relapsed into alcoholism. After years in rehab, he finally managed to get back on his feet. Penelope and Henry met again on stage of LA Angel, where Henry played an alcoholic killer. They remarried the following year. Henry now appears in beer commercials. Okay. After being investigated for his connection to the Fraser family, Jeffrey surprisingly managed to come out clean, but all the trials and tribulations had a profound impact on him. He retired to private life with his wife Nadine needing and has not appeared in the newspaper since. When asked about his retirement, his last statement to the press was, "I'm too rich for this shit." Having been found instrumental in several murders, Kenneth Cleveland. Oh my god. Hold on, my eyes are being weird again. Can't see. Hold on. Having been found instrumental in several murders, Kenneth Cleveland was sent to a maximum security prison while awaiting trial. During his stay, oh goodness gracious. During his stay in solitary confinement, he was found dead in apparent suicide. The detective who had led the investigation into the Fraser case tried to launch an inquiry into the matter, but all doors were closed to him. I don't think he would have killed himself. Aw, she's so cute. After inheriting all the money from her uncle Preston Cox, who died of poisoning, Evelyn Cox retired to the family farm. Here she lived with her mother and brother, happy to see their family finally reunited. Frank Gaines tried to release his first album under the stage name Fab Frank. It was a total flop. After a career marred by failures, he gave up music and accepted a job at Cox Farm. At the invitation of his former colleague, Evelyn Cox, they married 2 years later. Cute. After the events at his villa, Dominic Fraser's heart couldn't take it. He died of a heart attack while being transported by ambulance to the hospital. The doctors could do nothing. He left no heirs. After the incident in April 1979, the Ad Astra Centers were purchased by an unknown individual and closed. Apparently, they will reopen soon with a new name and a major marketing campaign. Well, that was so fun. Again, I suck. I sucked. I absolutely sucked. But it was so much fun. Oh boy. Case closed. I absolutely loved it. I can't believe it was Dominic Fraser and it wasn't even him. He was like, that's insane to me. That's absolutely insane to me. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys watching. I hope it wasn't too boring or too, what's the word? Too aggravating watching me play and do so horribly and take absolutely forever. But thank you for watching either way. If you did watch, if you made it all the way to the end, which likely didn't, that's okay. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you again to the developers and stuff for giving me a code. Like that's so cool. Can I just say that's so freaking cool. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and hope I see you in the next one. Bye.